Dobargan, Divine Pisces, 222. It is Wednesday, March 17th. It's St. Patty's Day. Yay. And I am not wearing green, so I guess you can pinch me. Um, I am going to be doing an energy update, union update, twin flame reading for the collective. I gotta tell you guys, I'm feeling really heavily a heavy pull from the masculine energy today, so I'm probably going to start with the masculine. I usually start with the feminine, but I'm going to start with masculine today. Clear. I'm also still getting a lot of you in the collective are still experiencing some difficulties or some resistance or even some drama or troubles within the family unit or with family in general, familial karma, ancestral karma, things like that really coming up here, guys, especially highlighted actually within the connections. I know I mentioned this a while back, so I'm just going to touch on it again. There are forces out there, okay, that are either consciously or unconsciously within a person possibly, but just energies in general, against your union, okay? Now, this union could be with your counterpart, this could be your inner union, however this resonates, just understand there are forces out there that are basically trying to keep this from happening. Clear? The energies are obviously all around us all the time, but there are obviously people, human beings, we embody energies as well, right? There are people who are embodying these energies, who are against union, consciously or not consciously, doesn't matter, okay? It's like, I know I've made this analogy before, or drawn the comparison of what's happening now with the story of the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve, okay? So what happened in the Garden of Eden, okay? It was basically this paradise that Adam and Eve lived in, okay? They were told they could stay there and live for eternity and live an immortal life, a beautiful life of abundance and wonder and never have to work, and just everything was handed to them. But they had to stay in the garden, and they had to stay in ignorance. The one rule was they had to stay away from the tree of knowledge. They could not eat the fruit from the tree of knowledge. There. Okay? So where are we at in society right now? The truth, only the truth, there is only one truth, is coming out. It's happening now. And I tell you, the more people I talk about it, the more people see it. It's amazing to me how many people see what is happening and see the truth. They know the truth, but they're afraid to speak it for fear of being cast out, being rejected, being shunned, or to some extreme cases, I know in some societies and in some cultures, being killed. Okay? So, what happened? What happened to the garden? What happened in the garden with Adam and Eve? Well, Eve, okay, was tempted by a serpent. Who is the serpent? The illusion is that it's Satan, but who knows? Okay? Who knows? The serpent tempts Eve to eat the fruit and to gain the knowledge, and then have Adam also eat the fruit and gain the knowledge. And what happened? God got mad, said, "Oh, you violated my rules. Out you go. Bye-bye. Here are all the punishments you're gonna feel and whatnots." Okay. So what happened? What is the metaphor for the tree of knowledge, or the fruit of knowledge? Of course, the forbidden fruit, forbidden fruit is sexual in nature, I'm sure, and it is in a lot of ways. But it's also truth. knowledge. Right. Okay. So there are people who are still in the garden, plugged into the matrix, if you want to use that analogy. Okay. Clear. There are still people plugged into that matrix. And even if you watch the matrix, this happens in the matrix. There are people in the matrix. They're of the matrix. Without the matrix, they have nothing. Okay. And so what do? They turn against Neo. Because they know he sees the truth and he knows the truth and he is unplugged. They know that. So what do? They zone in on him. They turn against him. Okay? So what's happening right now is we literally have this split that's happening in society. You have people on the one side who... Okay, let's divvy this up. It's actually 3 sides, but it's like 2 sides split into 2. Oh, 1 side split into 2, okay? So on the one side, you have the people who see the truth. And within that, you have the 2. You have the people who see the truth and speak the truth. They are the ones who are shunned. They are the ones who are rejected. They are the ones who are canceled. Okay, and I'm probably going to get shadow banned for this. Don't care. Okay, I know the truth. And so do you if you're watching me, you know the truth. And if this triggers you, you're welcome. Okay, then the other part we have of those who see the truth are the ones who see the truth and refuse to speak it. For fear of being shunned, being cast out, and in very extreme cases, destroyed. Okay, whether actually being killed or being canceled. Okay. Then you have the people, clear, who don't see the truth. Not really. They know it. They know the truth. This is what's really messed up. You have, okay, so you really have, you have 2, but then you have the split, okay? You have the group of people who aren't acting on the truth because either they don't see it, okay? They're so steeped in illusion that they do not see it at all, okay? They're being fed, they're believing the lies that they're seeing, they're believing the illusions they're being told. And then you have the other group that they do see it, but they're refusing to believe it, okay? So it's like you have the extreme on one side, the extreme on the other, and then 2 in the middle, okay? Once they both see truth, they both know the truth, just one's refusing to speak it, while the other one's refusing to believe it, okay? Now, put your politics aside for a second, because politics is an illusion. Politics is an illusion, 100% an illusion. If you don't know that, you might be in this group. Okay? So put your politics aside for a second and look what's happening in this world right now. There. Okay? I'm not going to go into my personal beliefs as far as what's happening, but I'm going to tell you right now, I know what we're being set up. I know what's being set up right now. And it's terrifying. Okay? As far as the C word that I can't say anymore. And the V word that goes along with it. And just know if you've taken that V word, I really hope you did your research before you took it. Okay? And I hope you know what you did. And I'm going to pray for you. Okay, but I know what's going to happen, and it's scary. Alright? Why am I telling you this? Because it really just kind of feeds back into what I just said. There are forces out there that are trying to keep you in the matrix, under their control. Okay? And the people who are around you that are the closest to you, like your family, your friends, those are the ones who are, literally siphoning this energy that's being basically of control. And there are people within their own families, that are saying, you can't act in your own integrity. You must do what I say. You have to stay here. You have to stay in this matrix. You have to stay in this garden. Okay? And that's it. And I will do everything I possibly can to keep you here. And the closer people are to you, the harder it is to believe it. But just trust me when I tell you, I'm actually experiencing the same thing in my own situation. Sorry, hold up. Okay. Now, okay. So, that being said, please know that it is up to you to determine exactly where these energies are coming from, okay? Am I telling you to break with your family? No. Do not take that as my message. That is not my message. Okay, I'm sure somebody's going to spin it that way. I'm sure people are going to spin all sorts of things, or everything I say in all sorts of ways. But just know that I speak truth, and I'm speaking it out of love. Okay? So if it triggers you, you're welcome. That's all I have to say. You're welcome. Okay? Maybe you needed to hear it. And just know you're not alone as far as this goes. Again, I'm experiencing it. Okay? I know other people in the collective are experiencing it. People that I do spiritual coaching with. People that I've done readings for, clearings for. Guys, it is all over the collective right now. We are literally fighting. It's like we're literally fighting for our spiritual, what's the word I'm looking for? Not really our spiritual growth, but that's part of it. But literally our spiritual freedom. We're fighting for our freedom. There. It's Independence Day, guys. Not really. You know what I mean. It's Independence Day. It's time for you to claim your freedom. Claim your freedom. Claim it. Do it. It's there. It's right in front of you. Okay? Don't let anything hold you back. Okay? And I'm really heavily feeling the masculine having the most difficulty with this. Okay? I feel a lot of masculines are literally like rattling at the cages, okay? I know a couple of readings that I've been doing, it's like masculine is literally transforming. He's coming into this new energy, but he's just having trouble finding his feet, okay? Because with this new energy, with this transformation comes a whole new set of challenges. He's got people coming at him. He's got people who don't want him to succeed, don't want him to follow the light, don't want him in union, either with himself or with his feminine. They want him tied to them. Okay? Feminines, I feel like feminines dealing with this too, but in a kind of a different way. I feel like some feminines out there, they are in the masculine energy right now, and you're feeling this. But I also feel in general, the feminine energy is feeling what masculine is dealing with. And it's like feminine is having a really hard time trying to keep her energy up and keep from going into victim mode a little bit. I feel like feminine may be feeling very sensitive right now. Like hypersensitive, maybe. I also feel those of you who are in union or who are in contact with your masculines, maybe you have your masculine is lashing out at you. Your masculine's lashing out at you, or seeming to lash out at you. Maybe it's not intentional. Seeming to lash out at you because he's frustrated. He doesn't know how to externalize that energy. Okay? So he's like lashing out at the feminine. Okay? So feminine, my advice to you is don't take this personally. This has nothing to do with you. Do your best to keep yourself in your receiving energy. And if your masculine is sending you stuff to purge for him, which they do, trust me, my masculine does it to me, okay? KOC and I are feminine and masculine. I just want you guys to know we are in union. He does this to me. He knows he does it, okay? And then I'll feel it here, okay? This is where feminine feels her pain, emotional pain. It's right here, okay? You start feeling that here. You start feeling it well up. No. Stop. Put up your boundaries. No, masculine. You're going to purge this yourself. I am not going to do this for you. Send it back. Send it back. Let him deal with it, okay? Just don't take it personally. It's not personal, okay? Okay, you guys want to know what these first two cards are for overall energies? Because I just got truth chills, and I have just looked at these, I swear, okay? Home and family and tribe. Okay, so what did I just say? Overall energies right now, people are dealing with issues at home. People are dealing with issues with their family, their friends. Like, guys, put up your boundaries, please. If somebody is coming at you and is like, I don't approve of what you're doing, you're going against everything that I believe in, I'm rejecting you. Okay, let them walk away. Okay. You don't have to dim your light because someone else disapproves of you. Do you approve of you? Great. Move on. Okay? Parents, family, friends, co-workers, people in the spiritual community, maybe that you connected with on what, at some point, you don't resonate with them anymore. They don't approve of what you're doing with your gifts. That's their problem. These are your gifts. You do as you're called. You follow source. You follow you. Okay? Don't let anybody else convince you that you have to dim your life or that's a Freudian slip, dim your light to stay in the matrix. Okay? And I'm telling you, a lot of this has to do with politics. Some of you are really not in line, some of you are really not in line with your family when it comes to your beliefs as far as politics go. Some of you are absolutely terrified to tell your family that you don't see things the way they do. Okay? Whew. That one hit home for me. Okay, because I'm getting truth chills. That one hit home for me. Okay, so just know, guys, I'm experiencing the same thing, and I'm really not trying to draw on my energy at all. But just know that you are not alone. Okay. So like I said, I'm feeling masculine really heavily today. Very strong pull in the masculine energy today. So I am gonna start with masculine. Okay. This is, yeah. Okay, so we've got 12th house, and then we've got fire. Okay, so we have escape and desire. I don't think I need to say anything else. This is exactly what I just said. Masculine is feeling so frustrated. Masculine literally feels like he's trying to get out of something. Like he sees the truth. He sees the truth. And he wants to get out of the illusion. Okay? He wants to escape it. He has the desire, he has the drive, he has the motivation, okay, to end the facade, to end the illusion that he's been living for so long. The energy is there. The energy is there. Okay, so those of you who have been maybe waiting, I say, but who maybe have a masculine who has been in a karmic situation or has been in a situation where they felt they could not get out. It could be a job, could be a karmic partner, doesn't matter, could be a family issue, okay? The energy is there to get out. The energy is there. They've reached that point. They have reached the pinnacle. Okay? I feel a lot of masculines very angry. Again, frustration. I keep getting frustration. Very angry. Some of them want to literally escape their frustration. And some of them, maybe on the flip side, are indulging in some destructive activity. Some of them are lashing out. Some of them are turning inward, which is more dangerous. I literally just get this feeling it's like the masculine is literally just walking around like literally ready to just Okay, you know, like maybe feminine's kind of tiptoeing around masculine right now, like, okay, don't take it out on me. I'm not why you're angry. I'm not what you're angry at, right? Don't dim your light for masculine either, okay, feminine. But yeah, masculine's really just in a state of done, just done. I want to get out of this. I want to escape. I don't like it. I hate it. Okay? Yeah, okay. So this is interesting. Faith in reverse for masculine. So I just feel like a lot of masculines, yeah, I don't feel it's necessarily they're losing faith. I'm going to move that back so I can put the carrots down. They're losing faith in the connection or losing faith in themselves necessarily. They're losing faith in the situation that they're in. Okay? They're losing faith. Yeah, they're losing faith in that. In the toxic energy that they've been in. They just have had enough. Okay? They have had enough. It's toxic, it's debilitating in a lot of ways for them. They're tired of it. They don't like feeling not worthy, and that's what the situation's making them feel. Okay? So what I feel is happening right now is literally a transformation, but this has been happening for a while with masculine, okay? So I don't know if you see this, the light's really bright. I'm sorry. My ring light no worky no more. I have to get a new one. But yeah, like the butterflies here and then the flower down here is literally like they are, this is what's happening. The pentacle is bringing them into, again, that self-love energy. They have to love themselves enough to put up their boundaries and to say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough. Okay? And this is, yeah, okay, so also, I don't know if you can see this again, you have the sun up here and you have the moon down here, so masculine, feminine. Some of them are, this may have to do with the connection in some way. Maybe there is some toxic element in this, in the connection that is driving this as well, okay? But yeah, masculine just wants to take off. Yeah, done. Done with the mask. Done with the charade. Just done. Just completely done. Like, they literally feel like they can't, any decision that they make is going to be the wrong one. Okay? But that they're being pushed to make the decision for themselves. Okay? They're being forced to make that decision for themselves. Okay? And, okay, so 3 of Cups. It's like, some of them feel like they are gonna hurt somebody. They don't want to. It's like they feel chained, literally feel like chained here. And they're trying to not be necessarily emotional about the decision. They're trying to be objective. I mean, I do also actually feel like some of them, once they do free themselves from the situation, it's going to lead to a reunion. So some of you who have not been, again, like in contact with your masculine or whatever, again, it could be a karmic situation, okay, that they've been trying to get out of for a minute. But those of you who maybe are in union or who are at least on speaking terms with your counterpart, what this is going to do is it's going to strengthen the connection. Okay, so whatever this is, it's going to strengthen the connection. All right, so feminine. Ooh, mastery. Okay. Let's take a look at. Ooh. Okay. All right, so I actually really, really love this right now. Okay, so, and first of all, we're going to look at the numbers. Okay, so we've got 4, 4. We've got 3, and then we got 1, 2, or 12, which is 3. So 3, 3, and 4, 4. Okay. So we have mastery, time, patterns. So what is this telling me about feminine? Feminine, you're being called right now to get a grip. Get a grip. Okay? Get out of your fifis. Stop feeling so emotional. Okay? Some of you are kind of dealing with the same thing masculine is. Not only you're dealing with masculine stuff, you're dealing with your stuff too. So again, send masculine stuff back. You don't need to deal with that. Let him deal with it. You deal with you. But I really feel like feminine, some of you are just, you're literally in the middle of completing some ancestral stuff. Like some familial karmic cycles, some patterns that keep repeating. And you're just being called to take control. Take control. Take control of you. Time does not control you. Time is not real. Okay? Your patterns, your cycles do not control you. You control you. You can control time if you want, because time is not real. Okay? You control your patterns. You can break a cycle. It's up to you to break it. Nobody can break it for you. You have to do it yourself. You have to do it for yourself. You cannot do it for masculine, but you can do it for you. Okay? Masculine can't do it for you. He's dealing with his own stuff. Yeah. Star in reverse. So yeah, I feel like just feminine feeling very disenchanted right now. Very disenchanted. It's a cycle that's repeating right now. You're just feeling listless. Yeah. Feeling listless. The 4 of air keeps coming up for feminine. It's coming up for feminine in the last couple of readings I've done. It's just like the 4 of air. It's just like you're just in your head too much. Get out of your head. Take control. Take control. Stop letting your thoughts control you. You control your thoughts. Okay? Some of you keep trying to control the connection. Some of you are still trying to control the connection. Some of you are disenchanted with the connection. Some of you are just in your head about the connection, period. Some of you are too much in your head with your connection. Some of you have reverted back into obsessive behavior, and that's your cycle, and that's your pattern that you're repeating. Some of you feel like you've been wasting your time. Some of you feel like your time is running out. Time does not exist. Okay? Page of Wands. So, yeah. Yeah. Some of you just sitting there doing nothing. You're literally doing nothing. You're not... Okay. I understand the disenchantment. I really do. I really do. And some of you, this is disenchantment, again, possibly with some family issues going on right now. Disenchantment with a job. Disenchantment with your connection. Disenchantment with you. Maybe with your mission, whatever. So you're just doing nothing. You're in your head. You're in your head, but you're not following through. You're not following through. Yeah. But some of you, you're still craving movement. You're still craving. Some of you, this is a communication issue. Some of you, this is a communication issue, whether with your masculine, with somebody in your family, with whatever, with everybody maybe around you. Maybe you feel misunderstood. Maybe you feel like nothing you say permeates. Okay? You feel frustrated because you're like, I don't know how to make people understand. I don't know how to make people understand me or understand what I do. Or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they understand. It doesn't. It's you. You understand. You understand you. It's not up to somebody else to understand you. And if you're out there and you're doing your thing and you're speaking your truth and people aren't receiving it, that's not on you. That is on them. They're not ready to receive it. And, you know, I'm skipping. So, you know, it's true. Okay? So, feminine. Get a grip. Okay? Tough love coming at you. Get a grip. Okay? All right, connecting energies. That was fast. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Guys, it's exactly what I just said. There are forces, there are people, there are energies that are against your light and against your union. Don't let that stop you. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Right? Okay? Shine your light. You are the beacon. You are the light. Be it. And when all of us shine together, we are unstoppable. Dream a beautiful dream, yeah. Put those manifesting skills to work, guys. As a collective, see all this? This is the grid, okay? All of us are connected. When all of us shine our light, when all of us are in our purpose, all of us are manifesting and having that self-love aspect, taking control of ourselves, we are unstoppable. We will overcome. This is not the end. This is the beginning. This is what we were put here to do. Okay? Ooh, some powerful stuff coming through. Four of Swords, so Four of Air. Again, guys, get out of your head. Like in the collective energies right now, the connecting energies, collective energies, whatever you want to call this, like this, okay, this can be construed many ways. And in a lot of ways, I do say connecting energies, and a lot of people think it's masculine and feminine, but a lot of times when I'm pulling these cards, this is the collective that's coming through, just in general. Masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. This is the collective coming through, okay? Why are you so much in your head, guys? I know, I understand. I get it. I completely do. I'm not lecturing, not necessarily. Okay? Been here, I know, I understand, but you've got to take control of that. You have to take control of it. You cannot escape the truth. Once you've bitten that forbidden fruit, once you're awake, there is no going back. You cannot crawl back under your rock and go back to sleep. Sometimes you feel like it would be easier, but you can't. You've already bitten the apple. You've already taken the pill. Only thing you can do is move forward. Okay? No point sitting there and regretting, holding your patterns, your cycles at bay. You can't do it. I mean, you can. You can try. But you're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to go anywhere. What is going to happen? You're going to hold your abundance hostage. You're going to keep yourself from moving forward. You're just going to keep yourself stuck in that cycle over and over and over and over again. Okay? You've got to take back your power. You've got to. Only you can do it. Only you can prevent forest fires. No, but only you can take up your wand and move forward. Nobody can do it for you. Okay. All right. Well, this was interesting. This actually came out kind of on its side, but this is the Eight of Swords. But again, guys, you cannot hold yourself hostage here. It's literally like you feel like the truth is holding you hostage for some reason, not the illusion. It's the illusion that's holding you hostage, not the truth. Don't be afraid of the truth. Don't be afraid to see the truth. Don't be afraid to speak it. Okay? You know it already. You know there are people around you who know the truth. You know there are people around you that know the truth that are afraid to speak it. This happens to me every single day. This happens to me every single day at my job, everywhere. People start talking to me and I know exactly what they're talking about, and we talk in code. But you know what I do? I don't speak in code back. I just say, yeah, you're right. You are not making this up. Here's what I see is happening. 9 times out of 10, what do? Yeah, you're right. And they seem astonished that somebody else might actually see what they see. More people are awakened now Then you realize. Turn off the media. Turn off Facebook. Turn off Twitter. And talk to people. Talk to people. Three of Cups in reverse, yeah. Guys. Okay, I'm coming at this, trust me, I am coming at this, I promise, with love, 100%. Get out of your fifis, okay? Don't make yourself the victim. You are not a victim. You know what I say? I've survived a lot of things. A lot of things. More things than I'll ever say on YouTube. But am I a victim? No. I'm a survivor. You will overcome. We will overcome. The end is not nigh. Now the end of the world that you know it, sure, because you took the pill. But it's not the end of the world. You're just awakened now. You're not a mindless zombie floating around there, not knowing what your purpose is and being controlled by something else. You are in control of you. Rejoice in that. Some of you are actually feeling sorry that you took the pill. Been there, done that. Get over it. You took the pill. You took the pill. Okay? Alright, messages from counterparts or higher self, however you want to take this. Although if you're thinking about this about you, I worry about you. I think about all the things I want to do to you. So sexual energy coming in. Again, this could be, okay, so if this is masculine to feminine, masculine dealing with his own stuff, the frustration, everything comes out sometimes as sexual energy. I want out. Eden is not all it's cracked up to be. Soylent Green is people. I'm obsessed with you. Oh. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah, because you see the truth now, right? You see the truth now. Let me tell you something about KOC, man. He is so on point. He is just so on point. Like, he just sees shit. Sorry, pardon my French. He just sees stuff. Like, he just sees it. And it's just... It's like he thinks it and then, you know, or I think it and then he just spits it right out. It's like he's my mouthpiece. It's like I send it to him, like, psychically, and he just... But I'm going to tell you something. The masculine energy in general right now is starting to take ownership of themselves. And that is incredible. They're just kind of in a state of trying to literally find their feet in this new transformed self. Okay? But they're, you know, masculine and feminine and masculine doesn't care. They're thanking you. Thank you. Okay? There's too much at stake. You're right. Yes, there's too much at stake right now to just sit down and do nothing. My heart is yours and always will be. And I can't take this anymore. Yeah. You take my breath away. Alright. Alright. So messages and advice from source. I'm feeling I know what these are going to be. Can you guys guess? Oh my. I think this one. Renewal of peace. Some of you have just been in so much chaos. You've been in so much chaos. Literally trying to find out what your next move is. But you've been too much in your head. You just haven't been moving. You haven't been doing what you need to do. Yeah. Assurance. Take it back. Take it back. And look at that. Is that the tree of knowledge? Is that the tree of knowledge? I think it is. I think it is. So take it back, guys. Take it back. Take back your peace. Take back your freedom. Take back control of you. Don't let other people dictate what you do. Okay? My rule is, as long as you harm no one, who cares what you do? As long as you appreciate what you do, and as long as you love yourself, and as long as you can look at yourself in the mirror, who cares what other people think? Okay? Dreams need a practical plan and surrender to the divine. And this is the big one right here, guys. Surrender does not mean giving up. Surrender does not mean you lost. Surrender means take back your peace. Find your center. Remember that everything happens for a reason. Take everything as a lesson, because that's what it is. Okay? And that your dreams need a practical plan. This to me falls right in line with the connecting energies that were coming in with the dream, a beautiful dream. Some of you are seeing, let me tell you a little bit about me. When I do my work, like when I do my readings, my clearings and stuff like that, I do it in my sleep. I do it in the astral. And I've actually had people tell me they saw me in their dream doing whatever I was doing. Yeah, I do this in my sleep. So some of you, this is where you're at. You're starting to see and you're starting to astral travel and you're starting to do things, but you're not understanding how it works. You don't need to chase the understanding, okay? You don't need to chase your understanding, okay? The understanding will come. Just surrender to it, okay? All right, guys, I hope this has helped. Just a reminder that this Saturday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be doing a live event with Jupiter 1111 on my channel. We'll be doing a karma clearing session, okay, for the collective. So those of you who've been stuck in these cycles, you've been stuck in these patterns, please join us, okay? I'll put the link in my description box. You can sign up for text notifications. If you do sign up, there is a bonus that Jupiter and I are working on, okay? But I think it's so important right now because we need more people. We need the spiritual community to come together, okay? We need the awakened to actually step up and do their stuff, get into mission, whatever it is that's holding you back. This session is here to help you kind of clear that, okay? There'll also be a live Q&A after, which is super fun. I haven't done a Q&A in a minute. So definitely look forward to you guys joining us. If you need anything, I guess, spiritual coaching or whatever, guys, send me an email. I really want to do that group coaching session. I really want to do that. I want to open up the floor. I want people to be able to express themselves freely. And I think part of what I'm going to do, again, like I was thinking of doing like Patreon and stuff like that, is having literally like an open forum, like a live open forum, maybe once every couple of weeks, where we literally just talk about the stuff that we're dealing with, okay? Kind of like an extension of the actual forum, which you have, if you haven't checked out, please do, divinepisces222.com/forum. Connect with others in the spiritual community. You're not alone, okay? We are all in this together, and we will overcome, okay? All right, guys, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.